right now. And Cameron, we're looking right now at a new initiative that's going to insert the government into banks in a new way, but that will almost certainly lead to surveillance of pretty much everybody who's watching, I think.
Yeah, and this is a pretty practical thing. I know we kind of talk a lot about culture and different things on this show. This is a very practical issue that people should be aware of. There is a proposal in Biden's budget right now. So it's just a proposal. This isn't something that is guaranteed to happen. But right now, the IRS, and part of this proposal is to allow them to essentially look into your bank account if you have more than $600 of inflows and outflows a year. That's the way the American Banker publication phrases this. Now, the reason why they would do this, so your bank would essentially have to report these transactions to the IRS, is to catch on to tax cheats. Now, what they want to do is they're trying to close this kind of so-called tax gap where people are underreporting their income. And this is mainly an issue with probably the 1%, a lot of America's wealthy who, or if you're someone who has a lot of different forms of income and maybe you're intentionally or unintentionally underreporting how much you make annually in your taxes. But here's kind of where the issue comes in. There's two big issues with this. The first is that the financial sector is not happy about this proposal at all. And in a letter to the Senate Subcommittee on Finance wrote saying that while they agree that the IRS should exist pretty much, they're also saying that they're
questionable, but okay.
They should exist, but they are saying that, hey, this is overkill for us in the financial sector. We can't. It is impossible to ask us to report anything, any transaction over $600 or a bank account. It's just not realistic because there's so many people where that would really impact the average American. And that's kind of where the line is being drawn right now. And there's some serious questions about this, because at what point does this become about a very wealthy person intentionally hiding how much money they're making? And when does it start to become, oh, you bought an appliance recently, that puts you on the radar of the IRS, and now all of a sudden, because you had unreported income unintentionally from maybe last year or the year before, the IRS now might be able to come after you for that. That's where the line is drawn right now. And I kind of want to ask you guys, is this something that Americans should just be brushing off right now, or is this something that they need to be aware of?
Yeah, well, the pace of big government expansion is dizzying. It feels like every day you fire up the computer, turn on the TV, get the newspaper open, and there's some big nanny state program that's expanded to a level that we've never seen before in American history. So I think part of the reason there's such a distrust in institutions in this country is because our institutions don't trust us. Our institutions don't look at us as individuals and say, you know what? I think for the most part, on balance, the American people don't need somebody peering into their bank account, sifting through all their statements, and then trying to find some smoking gun where we're going to pin you to the wall for some impropriety in some way. We've lost this trust factor both as a people to our government and our government to us as people, that for the most part, a lot of this stuff does not need to be monitored.